They use bike share, have food delivered, get around using ride share. So does a suburban apartment complex targeting millennials really need parking spaces?
Millennials don't own cars.
Architect John Sullivan says it's time to rethink zoning code requiring on-site parking.
We don't have a total crystal ball, but I'm going to tell you, in 15 years, many of these large municipal parking structures will be half empty.
His project on Post Road would add 3 stories with 18 apartments on top of an existing restaurant space. He's asking White Plains to waive the requirement that he include 18 parking spots.
It's in the middle of a block. Doesn't even have access from a street.
Sullivan says technical challenges aside, the parking requirement is at odds with evolving attitudes about cars.
A study from the University of Michigan shows only 60% of today's 18-year-olds have driver's licenses versus 80% back in the 1980s.
Some young adults say a parking-free building would appeal to their generation.
They usually don't need it, or they just use Uber for everything.
It's a pretty congested area, so if it brings down the amount of cars, I mean, I think it's a good thing.
Others say life in the suburbs still demands a set of wheels.
Everybody I know, they want a car.
We're using more bikes, but we have cars too, so we need parking.
While the city is unlikely to waive the parking requirement for construction on vacant land, the planning board is giving strong consideration to this project with no parking, built with millennials in mind. In White Plains, New York, Tony Aiello, CBS 2 News.